Vocabulary, ESL 93, pages 157 to 158. Vocabulary for food. Look at the photos of different kinds of food. Add as many foods to the chart as you can. So we have meat, vegetables, and other. Let's think of some types of food using these pictures in front of us. Here we have a sandwich, but it has a type of meat inside. That looks to be turkey, so I'll write that on my list. It could also be ham or bologna. This is a weird word. Bologna. It's not bologna, bologna. Look up any of these words on Google if you're not sure exactly what it means. What else do we have in this sandwich? I also see some avocado, so I'm going to put that under vegetables. Let's move on to the next picture. Pasta, and it looks to have some green things inside. Those might be peppers, so I'll add peppers to my vegetable list. And pasta. Is pasta a meat or a vegetable? It's not. It's a grain or a starch, so I'll put it under other. Fun fact, pasta is an Italian word that we just use. Oh, I also see some chopsticks though, so you know what? This might not be pasta. This might actually be noodles. Pasta and noodles are very similar, aren't they? Here's another Italian word we stole, pizza. Pizza can have meat on it. It can have vegetables, but we're going to put it under other because it's a combination of both. Here we have a salad. That would be a vegetable. Included in the salad is lettuce, and it looks like some cucumbers and tomato. Lettuce, cucumber, tomato. I also see some cheese. Those cheese crumbles look like it's feta cheese. I'll just say cheese goes in other. Here we have tacos, a lot of the same ingredients as the salad. I see red onions. My husband is a big fan of red onions. That is a type of onion, which is a type of vegetable. I also see some lettuce, we've already said that, and corn. Corn is yet another type of vegetable. Here we have French fries. That is certainly not a meat, not a vegetable. Again, it's a starch. French fries. For some reason we capitalize it, probably because of the word French. In picture 7, we see a lot of the same ingredients we've mentioned. We have a meat patty. That's probably ground beef. Beef is another type of meat. We have lettuce, we have tomato, we have cheese. The meat is the beef. And then we have buns or bread. Bread, like pasta, is a starch. And finally, in our last photo, there's the pasta. Spaghetti with meatballs. So meatballs would certainly be a type of meat. I know that you can make them a variety of ways. Ground turkey, ground beef. There's also tomato sauce. We said tomato is a vegetable. And underneath is the pasta, which we have listed under other. Here's my final list. Again, feel free to Google image any of these words if you're unfamiliar with them. On your own, use the photos to identify if the picture is of fast food, traditional food, or healthy food. You're writing F for fast food, T for traditional, or H for healthy. More than one letter is possible. Let's do this together. This photo of a sandwich. It does have some vegetables in it, so it could be considered healthy. Is it fast food? Not necessarily. You would probably not buy this at McDonald's. Is it traditional food? Sandwiches are hard to be traditional because you can add so many different things to them, so I'm just going to say it's healthy and leave it at that. How about noodles with vegetables? Sure, it could be healthy. Is it a traditional food? Yes, I believe that noodles is a very traditional food, especially for the Chinese culture. Pizza. We know this is traditional in Italian culture. Is it healthy? Not particularly. Is it fast food? It can be fast food if you're buying it from Pizza Hut. However, this pizza looks like it was homemade, so I'll just leave it at T, traditional. Number 4, a salad. What do you think? Is it fast food? No. Traditional? Not really. Similar to the sandwich, there are many variations or types of salad. We're just going to call it healthy and move on. Number 5, tacos. This is a traditional cuisine in many Hispanic cultures. They do appear healthy. There's a lot of green appearing and several types of vegetables. Is it fast food? Again, if it were Taco Bell tacos, it could be fast food. However, these look homemade and delicious. Here's a fast food, French fries. Those are certainly an example of fast food. Healthy? No. Traditional? Yeah, I'll say it's traditional in American culture. We love to dump French fries next to any meal. So, in a way, they can be traditional. Same with the hamburger. Fast food and traditional. Not necessarily healthy. And finally, pasta. Pasta is yet another traditional food from the Italian region. Is it healthy? You decide this one. I'm going to say no because pasta has a lot of starch in it. And personally, I'm on a diet and I know that I should not eat a lot of pasta. I'm going to leave it at traditional, not healthy, not fast food. Which one of these dishes is your favorite? Personally, I like the hamburgers. Now, obviously, you can't complete exercise 8 by asking these questions of other people, but I would like you to practice the pronunciation and the rhythm. Identify which words are content words, and those are words you really need to stress. In questions, do you like blank? Work on your clear pronunciation. Do you like? Do you like? Each word is one syllable, so when you say this phrase, you should have 3 syllables total. Do you like? You might ask someone, do you like pizza? And their answer would be, yes, I like pizza. What would be your content word there? Yes, I like pizza. What about hamburgers? What food don't you like? Emphasis on don't, because this is a content word. What food don't you like? What's the food you like best? Here I would stress food and best. What's the food you like best? Is this a traditional food in your country? Which foods do you use to make a traditional dish in your country? This is kind of a tongue twister. Traditional dish. Dish, dish. Even though it's spelled differently, this T is actually an SH sound. SH. Traditional dish. Tongue twister. The answers might include, I like blank because blank. Practice that phrase. Pick one of these items that you like and repeat after me. I like tacos because they are tasty. Try it with your own food that you enjoy. Same as with the question, you are going to stress don't in this phrase. I don't like pasta because it's unhealthy. The food I like best is, yes, no. In my country, we use blank to make blank. What would be an example of this phrase? In my country, pause at the comma. In my country, we use meat to make hamburgers. Go ahead and practice using these questions and answers. Work on your pronunciation, and good job with vocabulary today.